Millsy's in here looking for these chickens. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? We're gonna get some soon, huh? Oh. If you're new here, we used to have chickens. This is where they used to live, huh? Take a step. Oh, good job. Hey, my friends. We are out in the garden today. I wanted to show you some beautiful scenes of our closing summer, beginning of fall garden. If you're new here, we are moving on out. So we need to harvest what we can. And I decided that in this video, I was going to show you some seed saving and maybe some ways to preserve, because we're not going to be using a lot of these vegetables now. So I hope you're excited. I'm probably not going to pop on a lot today just because I'm actually having quite an allergic reaction to, in my mind, it's stress, but I know now that there was actually an invasive burn out east, and I think that smoke is traveling towards us. So right now we are just going through, making sure we have our ducks in a row and we have our vessels to put some of these items in. But I'm excited to just get this garden harvest started, and I would love to leave a few things for the new owners. So I might be leaving certain items there, and I drew a map out of the garden just in case they had any questions. So if you're new here, I would love it if you hit the subscribe button. I know this video is going to be a little unique if you don't really see my face talking to you, but I hope this gives you some inspiration to start a small backyard little homestead. We did all that we could when it came to, I guess, working with what we had. We have dreams of a large homestead, and we, again, got all of our knowledge from practicing in our backyard. So I'm excited. Let's get our harvest started. What do you have, Della June?
Grasshopper.
Oh, he looks like he's having a fun ride. What do you think?
He has pokey legs.
He has pokey legs. He does, huh? That's nice of you to give him a nice ride. We're in the garage trying to get containers, if you're not following me on the other channel. So this is what we have going on for our move. It's really not too much stuff. We will need a pod for some of the furniture that we are taking, some of the nicer furniture. So we're excited to get all of this moved and packed up. Hopefully that will be happening this week, so yay. Okay, first things first, we're doing some peppers. So these should be fine right now, but I'm trying to teach Vi how to do it. I'm just gonna snip right there. Got it, buddy? And then he's gonna put it in his bucket, huh? Della's gonna work on some of the pineapple sage. So watch, Del. You just take it and you pull it, and then it goes in there for some tea.
Scissors? Wait.
Yep, you got it, girl. Ready? And pull. Beautiful. Okay, but just the pink blooms, all right? We'll leave these to bloom for the new owners, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I'm gonna work on some of this lettuce over here. So it's just in this little pod here. Can take some of these seeds. I guess it's gonna be hard to see. Yeah, take some of those seeds, and I just put it in some clear plastic, and these can all go together just because it's a lettuce blend, but you don't have to do that. You could keep them all separate. I don't mind them all going together. There must be some sort of construction, so the ambiance is being ruined, but I've never claimed to be a perfect video creator.
Done with these peppers.
Yeah, we don't have the right lens for filming today, but we're gonna go for it.
Mom, there's a leather jacket near me.
Oh, sweetheart, you just say shoo, you be the bigger person. But essentially, I'm just taking these off, and then inside here are where the seeds are. And you know, this probably won't work if your plant is not an heirloom, non-GMO seed, but I converted our garden to that 3 years ago, and I just save my seeds every year, and then I go from there. You know, I know some people that don't do anything with their garden. The only thing they do is harvest what comes out of it, and then they just let everything go to seed and then it replants itself. I want to know if any of you do that, because that's pretty incredible. If you have healthy land, I don't see why not. I don't see how you that would go wrong, besides, you know, just environmental factors like drought and all of that. But yep, beautiful little heirloom lettuce seeds, and this is what I do every year. You can look back last year and see some of my seed saving. Okay, there's another pineapple sage plant over here, Louie. Can you get those? Right there. Good job.
Is this pineapple sage?
That's valerian, Jupiter's beard, so not too medicinal for us, but it still has value, right? Oh, careful.
Mama, look, see over there?
What is it?
See those red peppers over there? I'm trying to get those.
Oh, go to the other side.
I'm scared it's yellow.
Oh, honey, you'll be all right. And you grab those on the top.
Yeah.
But why you gotta put them in here or Della's cup, okay?
Yeah. Why don't...
Okay, ready? Watch Mom. Nice.
And then where do we put...
You just throw that little part out of there. Okay. Why do we seed save? Do you remember? Do you remember why we seed save?
I don't know. Again.
If we seed save, then that means we don't have to...
Get more seeds.
That's right, buy more seeds. But
Wait, what?
you know the great thing about seeds?
What?
They're very inexpensive. Anybody can find seeds. Say you can find seeds at your local library, or if you don't have that, ask if you can start a seed bank. There's a lot of online stores. I'll try and link one down in the description box that give you seeds. I would love to, if I ever made it big, I would love to, you know, send all of you some seeds. Thought about starting, I see a lot of people have those like subscriptions. I don't know how it works on YouTube. Maybe some of you could enlighten me, but I thought about starting like a subscription and then whatever you pay monthly. I don't know how much it would be. I wouldn't want it to be more than, oh yeah.
White?
Oh, it's just going to seed. So I wouldn't want it to be, you know, more than $1.
This?
Yes, you may. But
This.
nope.
What is that?
I wouldn't want it to be more than $1, but I thought, you know, I could send you seeds, or I could send you digital recipes, or I don't know.
Wait, this is mine.
Okay.
How about we
could we? Nope, don't pull it out. We're just gonna leave it. Okay, let's figure this out.
I guess I'm going to be done. I think I'm doing the tomatoes.
Oh, you're gonna be done? Okay. Wise moving on to the tomatoes. He got bored. Didn't ya? Didn't ya?
Mama, now can I have my cup?
Yeah.
This cup?
Yep, she needs her cup. We were trying to save the best part for last, but we got a little eager. The kids are digging up the potatoes. So normally we would have a large thing of potatoes because we eat so many of them, and we would cure them in our little utility room, just keep it low in temperature, as low as possible, and make sure the sunlight doesn't hit it.
That one, the black one.
Yep. And then, you know, we could from there save them for the year. I don't think we've ever grown enough to save, but always falling.
Any more potatoes?
Yeah, probably. Remember, these are sharp, so look, gently go across.
You can
gently.
have this one.
We just use what we have on hand. We don't have a specific potato digger. They usually just use their hands. But like I was saying, that's what you can do. You can cure the potatoes and then store them for a very long time. And then on the subject of root vegetables, beets, we actually leave in the ground, and the ground freezes over. And when we need to harvest them, we pour boiling water down, let that sit for a little bit. It loosens the soil. Then we can pull them out. Carrots, we've done that, but they don't fare well. So I just use the sawdust method and put the carrots in sawdust. But again, towards, I'd say maybe March, April, we saw a lot of different not disease on the carrots, but age. So that's something we'll have to master. And we are going into PA. PA has much more moisture than Colorado. So I'm not fearful of the learning curve. I'm actually excited. I love, experimenting. What? Oh, cute. A tiny one. I love experimenting in the garden, so it's always a fun learning process for me. That's how I learn best, if I just do it. So I'm excited. Again, we're from PA, so I have family that gardens, most of my family gardens, so they have their tricks and tips, but every region of PA is different. So
More potatoes?
I don't know. It's always a fun surprise, huh? Like an Easter egg hunt, but with spuds underground, right? They're over me today. So that's what we have going on right now. I'll probably head on over to the valerian and some of the skull cap, but I would like to put a bouquet together for our realtor, and I thought it would be nice to do for the new buyers, but maybe that's silly. We have one lone volunteer pumpkin that needs to be harvested, and then we have some tulsi over here and oregano. I'm not going to bring the purslane just because I don't have my dehydrator out. I don't feel like getting it out. And then the yarrow, we did what we could, but that comes back every single year. So hopefully the new owners are excited about everything that comes back. And then I think I will. Okay, we get it. You have a cool truck. I think I will take some of these seeds. These are great monarch butterfly pollinators. Sorry, I don't know if I said, but this is milkweed. So this pops up. The first thing we did when we moved in here was plant pollinators. We noticed everyone around us was spraying pesticides. And if you didn't know, that keeps away the bees, beneficial bugs, and all of that. I know it's a hot debate, pesticides, whether you should use them or not. I feel like commercial farmers, large farmers, even small farmers are backed into a corner with some of the regulations and everything that they need to follow. But I'm a firm believer to take it out of our diet. I've seen it with my own eyes that it makes us feel better. So I feel like if you can buy organic and plant organic, grow organic when you can, then go for it, And I feel like this is a good budget-friendly way of doing things. Just seed starting, saving those seeds, and doing everything you can to plant things that bring you joy, but also things that are going to last you a while, some things that you can preserve, and also things that are going to be satiating. So potatoes are a big one. I feel like potatoes in the last decade have been like demonized, but I love me a spud. Definitely love me a spud. And I was talking about it last time, but it's, I guess, considered like a poor man's vegetable or whatever. So I don't know. Call me poor then. We're going to continue on with our little harvest. I think they're having a good time. So in here is our drying rack. It's just so dry in Colorado. It's nice that we're able to do this outside, but I do have an indoor drying rack, or you could use a dehydrator. I have rows up here, and on the bottom I have some mullein leaves that have been drying out for some tea. It's a really great expectorant. A lot of people demonize mullein too because it's invasive, but just because it's invasive doesn't mean that it's not medicinal. So on the bottom here, I also have some pineapple sage that was drying and some rose. I'm going to use the fresh pineapple sage for a tea, but I'm going to get these into some containers so we can harvest them back. I might even just put them in Mylar so I can deal with them in the glass containers when we get back to Pennsylvania. Mylar will keep them well preserved, and I can transfer them into their correct amber glasses when we get our apothecary set up back in PA. I am Iron Man. Wyatt's been loving all of my Black Sabbath. I know he's too young, but we love it. There's a lot of rose in here. It still smells so fragrant. Love it, love it. I kind of want to get every last drop, but it's impossible. Sorry I'm shouting. I don't have my mic. I don't know if I'll get it back. Hopefully you can hear me. Oh, there's yarrow in here too. Okay, so the bottom is a different blend. Fun angles today. Benji. What a cool dude. Full solo cup. I always get crap about that not being like aesthetic enough. I know a lot of you actual people that follow me don't care like me, but use what you have. If you have random solo cups, then that's fine to sit them in. I wouldn't store them in that long term, but it's okay. I feel like so many people are conditioned by all these perfect images on the internet, and I'm here to tell you, I'm definitely guilty. I've tried to stage things. I've tried to, put makeup on, look nice, but try and come to you raw and real. I know a lot of you appreciate that. So use what you have. If you don't have these glass vessels, you'll be okay. I always suggest going to the thrift store and looking for, funky glasses, or maybe you can find some that are more uniformed. But if you can't, then that's okay. Mason jars are relatively inexpensive. They always have coupons for them. I'm luckily going into Amish country. That's where I always find my jars. I have my eye on a very large water bath canner that someone's selling in PA. Hopefully I can get my hands on that. But yeah, like I was saying, if you don't find glass anywhere, I do have my amber jars linked in my Amazon store just because it's the cheapest I've ever found them. So yay, tea blend. All right, I'm getting like less puffy, so I'm gonna come on here real raw and real, but again, I've had this allergic reaction and it's dry and it hurts, it burns in the sun. I know that sun is healing, but I'm trying to just stay out of it and deal with this and be a mom and a homeschooler and a homesteader and a mover across the country, or all the things. I don't need to sit here and make excuses as to why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling, but I just, if you watch the other channel, I'm pretty overwhelmed right now. So I'm doing my best to save what I can, and it's okay if I leave a little bit here. And I've come to terms with that. That was probably the hardest thing that I was dealing with, like leaving some of this stuff here. So we're gonna go out to the front too. We have some lavender there and some other herbs that we definitely need to take with us for sick season, if you even want to call it that. But if you think about it, increase in sugar intake, less going outdoors, less sunlight, all of that contributes to a weak immune system. So I don't really call it cold and flu season, but I know a lot of you are coming up on that. So just make sure you're getting a lot of D3, make sure you're nourishing your body, make sure you are supporting your immune health. If you can't do that with food, exercise, and mindfulness, meditation, spirituality, make sure you check out the supplements in my description box. They have truly been a game changer. They're super inexpensive and it's a good quality product. What'd you get there? Nice haul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got big.
Cool bean, right? Wise been planting potatoes since he was in the womb, huh?
I got some tiny cute ones.
Little cuties.
I just touched the pepper already.
We didn't get much size this year. We didn't really take care of them.
That's what I know the ones that I already touched.
Yeah.
This pepper.
Okay, be careful. Be careful. Oops. We didn't hill them. We didn't put more dirt on it. We definitely didn't put any bone meal. They like that.
Another one, the squish.
That's a cutie. My sister got me this box. I'm noticing this is Christian Lacroix. I think that's an expensive brand, but I know her. She won't mind if I put some mullein in here. So, as you can hear, it is very dry. We're going to crush that up, put it in some Mylar for some tea this season, huh?
Crush it.
Really great with some local honey. Really great with some chamomile and just an overall awesome expectorant, especially for lung health, but it breaks up mucus, all the fun things. And you don't need Mucinex because, wow, look into some class action lawsuits against that. Okay, next is this milkweed. You can use the roots, but I'm going to see if we have, yeah. My husband gets so creeped out by things like this, but I'll break this open and show you how to do it. That pollinator pack, it came with some mullein. It also came with some of the milkweed. So we have all this, and a lot of people, it smells good. A lot of people are confused. Why would you plant an invasive plant? For the medicinal properties. Talk about that a lot, but that's how she came here. I'm not sure. I'll probably pull this, take the root out and get rid of it once I'm done using it in like a week or so. just in case the new owners don't really know much about mullein. I don't want to create like any more problems for them, but this will all drift. It goes pretty quickly, hence invasive, and go from there. Yep, so you just take it, just gently rip her open. Gently.
Can I do it too?
Huh?
Can I do it?
Wow.
What is that?
So these are all seeds in here.
My name is Bob. Hi!
Okay, so inside here, you can just shake them out. I'm just shaking them out so I can show you, but I'm going to put it in this cup here. As you can see, quite a few seeds. Beautiful. So beautiful.
I can do that.
Look at that.
Can I do
It always reminds me of a pine cone. Isn't it amazing?
Yeah,
Nature.
It looks like mine.
Isn't nature amazing?
There's milk.
Yeah, look at that.
And then was that soft?
If you've never seen inside,
Hey, ew, what is that?
this I could get, like why my husband thinks this kind of stuff is creepy, but him and I are so different. Like he doesn't really like reptiles and I love them, right? Does Daddy like snakes?
What's reptile?
Which is funny, we both have snakes tattooed on us. Love them. Symbol of change, regrowth. Oh, bless ya.
I do it all.
And then, yep, I just try and get all of them in there. Obviously, this is enough to plant as much as you want, but I'm going to keep them.
Can we plant with them?
Oh, you can plant more milkweed, huh? I'm gonna not keep them on here, but I'm gonna take the seeds and put them right in here. So
Can I push them
there
too?
they are. There they are.
Sorry, Mom.
That's okay. Whoops.
Oops, I got some milk on me.
Oh goodness. Say we are clumsy. Clumsy like Mama, huh?
Yeah, I'll be careful.
So cool, huh?
Yeah, can I do these?
This is the milkweed seeds.
Do I have to put that white? Ooh,
Oh, that's just how it. You can sit somewhere else.
I want to help you.
The zinnias are next. We're going to enjoy them in some bouquets, and you can actually use these medicinally. So beautiful. You're supposed to just take them and shake them, and if they're floppy like that, you're not supposed to grab them, but we just don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to enjoy them. Oh! But zinnias, you know, they just keep coming, and they're so beautiful. If you're doing like a cut flower business, I'd start with zinnias or celosia or like snapdragons. I have a curious baby. Hold on, she's shaking you. Okay, let's see if she allows us to do this. Oh, thank you. You want to smell? Okay. Have a smell. Oh, smell good. Yeah. So we have the pretty pink ones, but as you can see, we have quite a few in here. The fire orange, and then some of these more ombre. They're different varieties. I just went for whatever I could. Buy one, get one free zinnias. So these will all come back. I mean, I have some coming in right here, but really love zinnias. I might be saving some sunflower seeds. I just have so many. Baby in the flowers. Okay. This is what we have going on, and we might call it a day. It's getting warm, and we have to get to the discount grocery. We're actually going to show you a haul. We just have a few things to get, and we don't really want to spend too much because it's not going to be here very long. So anyways, just some potatoes, tomatoes, peppers, some zinnias to put in a bouquet, and then lettuce seed or mixed green seed, pineapple sage. We have the rose yarrow. We have chamomile in there, and we have like a little bit of pineapple sage in there. We have the milkweed, and then the rest of them. Some people are probably going to tell me that these aren't brown enough to harvest. I do it like this every year, and they're fine. So we're kind of on a time crunch. I'm going to go for it. So they're hardy, but you need to stratify in the fall. And whew, goodness, she makes me nervous. You need to do that in the fall, and that's what I do. But you know, it depends where you're gardening. So I'll plop those in the fall. They'll be good, and they'll come up in the spring. And then I think the only last thing I want. Stop. The last thing I wanted to say was the mullein is biennial, so it came up not last year but this year, and I planted it the year before, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what's going on, and we're gonna get inside, and I'll see you in a second. And see, we can't forget our pumpkin.
We can't forget our pumpkins already.
We're gonna make some pumpkin cookies and pumpkin pasta, pumpkin pierogi, all the things. Very exciting. Yep, and then save the seeds. That's right.